Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to walk you through common vacuum maintenance for the Dreame L40 Ultra Gen 2. If you're interested in the L40, the link to it will be in the video description. So first things first, let's start at the very top. Just inspect this top section of the navigational bumper to make sure it's free from any debris and obstacles. You shouldn't have to do anything to the LiDAR module. If you notice hair and stuff accumulating, I recommend grabbing some compressed air to clean it out that way. You could try to shake it, turn it upside down, that sort of thing, but I'd recommend some compressed air if needed. Then opening up the top cover reveals our dustbin. They actually have your care instructions right here. Everything is washable, rinsable, and replaceable in the dustbin, so we can just pop off the filter, give it a good wash and rinse under the sink, and make sure it has like 24 hours to dry before you use it again. Same with the dustbin as well. You can rinse this off. This little gate opens up. You get the idea, but you can wash and rinse everything here, and when it's time and you want a new filter, you can go ahead and pick up these filters as well, but you can wash and rinse and reuse this for a very, very long time if you desire. With the dustbin removed, you can also visually inspect in here for any stragglers, clogs, that sort of thing, and you can clean those out. You can wipe this down. Compressed air again would be your friend if you wanted to do that there as well, inside where the dustbin is housed. Looking at the side of the vacuum, we'll start at the very front. Just wipe down this sensor suite with a microfiber cloth if you notice dirt and dust starting to accumulate. Back here, this is where all the contents self-empty, so you can clean in there if needed. You might notice a little bit of hair and stuff accumulating there. The back, same thing. Wipe down the sensor and the charging contacts there. Not much else to it. And then on this side, we have another sensor. You can just use a microfiber cloth, a Q-tip, something like that to clean that out as needed. Looking at the underneath, we have multiple sensors here to wipe down and make sure they're free from dirt and dust. This side brush is removable with a screwdriver. If you want to replace this once it's worn out, you can cut away any hair as well. Main brush roller, very easy to remove and clean or replace. You can rinse this off. On the sides here, you're able to just pull them off. So when hair starts to accumulate and build up in here, if you have long-haired humans or pets in your house, it's very easy just to pop this off, and then all the hair should be in like a wad, and you can just clean it that way. And you have that on both sides there. You can wipe down in here, and then when you're done and ready, you can just put this right back in, and that'll snap back in place. Mop pads, magnetic mounts, and these are removable. If you want to give them a deeper wash, like in your washing machine, you can, or if you want to rinse them out in the sink. Obviously, it washes the mop pads for you, but again, if you want to do a deeper clean, spray some stain remover on there, you get the idea. And when it's time, when they're worn out, they're just too nasty for you, you can easily peel off the Velcro and slap some new ones on there. On this side of the unit, just make sure that's free from anything blocking it, because this is the side where the mop pad extends out, so you want to make sure that's free from any obstructions right there. And lastly, underneath on the side wheel here, the wheel itself, the tire, whatever you want to call it, is removable, but not the housing. So you should be able to grab a screwdriver. I always get a little nervous on these. I don't really have the right tool either, which is kind of embarrassing, but you can just gently, eventually work this tire out. So we got that side a little bit. Let's try to get the other side some. And it will just pop out like that. That wasn't very graceful, but you can clean and detangle it as needed. So if you start to notice hair accumulating there, you can go ahead and pop that off, and then it just presses right back on. And again, I just used a flathead screwdriver. Overall, it's a very easy vacuum to clean and maintain.